So you're looking for a dog trainer in Marlborough. It can feel like a pretty big decision, right? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down in this guide, walking you through everything step by step so you can find the perfect match for you and your pup.
It doesn't matter if you just brought home an adorable new puppy or if you're trying to work on some, let's call them challenging behaviors. Finding the right trainer is probably the most important first step you can take.
And we're going to show you exactly how to do that. Think of this as your personal roadmap to finding that perfect fit.
Okay, first things first, let's think about what dog training really means for life here in Marlborough. It's not just about sit and stay. It's about getting your dog ready for the real-world situations you're both going to face every day. I mean, picture it. You're taking a nice, calm walk down Main Street, or you're at a local park and your dog can greet other people and dogs politely. Even a trip to the vet on Bolton Street can be way less stressful. These are real, tangible goals that just make life better. So, what separates a good trainer from a great one? It really boils down to two main things: the methods they use and the professional credentials they have. The approach you want to hear about is positive reinforcement. It's really simple. You reward the behaviors you want to see with treats, praise, whatever your dog loves. This helps build a great bond based on trust, and it completely avoids using fear or intimidation. Okay, so how do you know if a trainer really knows their stuff? That's where certifications come in. All these letters basically show that a trainer has passed some tough exams and is committed to using modern, humane methods. Don't be shy about asking a trainer what their credentials are all about. All right, let's get into the practical side of things. You're going to need to think about what kind of program is best for your dog. And, of course, the budget.
Your two most common choices are going to be group classes or private lessons. Group classes are awesome for socialization and practicing commands around distractions. Plus, they're usually more cost-effective. Private lessons, on the other hand, are totally customized to you, tackling issues right where they happen, like barking at the front door or pulling on the leash in your neighborhood.
And what's this all going to cost? Well, this chart gives you a pretty solid idea of the typical prices in the Marlborough area. A multi-week puppy class might run you a couple $100s. A single one-on-one lesson is often in that $100 to $200 range. Of course, the more intensive options like a board and train are a bigger investment, but now you have a good baseline for budgeting. Once you've got a short list of potential trainers, it's time for an interview. And remember, any good professional will welcome your questions and be totally transparent. Going into this conversation prepared is key. Ask them directly about their methods. You're listening for positive reinforcement. Ask about their credentials and how they keep their skills sharp. A great trainer will be able to tell you exactly how they'll tailor a plan for your dog and how you'll track your progress together. And absolutely make sure you get a clear breakdown of all the costs involved. Okay, so you found a great trainer and you're ready to get started. Now, where do you practice? And what are the local rules? Being a responsible dog owner in Marlborough means knowing the local landscape. This one's simple, but it's critical to remember. In all public areas in Marlborough, your dog has to be on a leash that's no longer than 6 feet. The only exception is if you're in a designated off-leash dog park. And besides the leash law, there are a few other responsibilities. A current rabies vaccination is required for dogs over 6 months old. You also need to license your dog every year with the city clerk. And you'll want to be mindful of excessive barking because that can be considered a noise violation. So where can you put all this new training to good use? Well, the Ward Street Dog Park is fantastic. It's fenced and off-leash, so it's perfect for practicing recall. For working on leashed walks with real-world distractions like bikes and joggers, the Assabet River Rail Trail is ideal. And Geloni Park has lots of open space for working on those basic commands. Ultimately, this is the real goal, isn't it? Training isn't about control. It's about building communication and a partnership. It's about helping your dog become a confident companion you can enjoy life with. Whether you're enjoying a peaceful walk, having guests over without all the chaos, or just relaxing at home, a well-trained dog makes every single part of life in Marlborough better. Making that right choice in a trainer is the first step on that journey. Happy training!